Let's say you want to view our recommendations for your business. There's more than one way to do this. But to start, just click on Environment, where you'll have options across the top for Active Directory, assets, and users. Click on See More to find additional details. At the bottom, you'll find any recommendations that our system has for you based on the data that we have available from your company. You can also click See More or on any of these individual charts to find additional data. Under the User section, you'll find all of the users registered in your Client Center. The default option is to show 5 users per page, but you can adjust how many you'd like to see here. You can filter users by status, and you can also click on a particular user to see additional details, including their use of the Client Center. Now let's go back to the dashboard. You can click on any of these charts to see a quick glance, or you can click on See More or Assets to find more information. You can also use these icons to filter, and you can also adjust your view if you'd like to see more or fewer assets per page. You can also view more information about each asset that we have listed for your company. If we integrate more services with you, we'll be able to make more recommendations. But for now, based on the data we have, our recommendations would show up here. Under Active Directory, you'll see the Forest, Domain, Domain Controllers, and Domain Policies. You'll see we have a security compliance recommendation here about minimum password length. You can click on each recommendation to find additional details. You can also choose to reject the recommendation, or if you've implemented this one, you can mark it complete. You can see all of our current recommendations for your organization under the Recommendations module. Your planning team can move these to the fiscal quarter of your choice for budgeting purposes. Within a certain recommendation, you can mark it complete in the Details tab, or simply move it to the Completed section. Remember that example recommendation for password length? If our system found that your passwords were now meeting that recommendation, it would automatically be moved to the Completed tab. If you have a recommendation of your own that you'd like to add for your organization, you can add it here. Just enter a title, and then you'll find additional options in the drop-down menu. You can also add a description, prerequisites, and steps, and specify the user impact. You can also prioritize your recommendation, and if you like, you can also enter a due date. If you know the cost, you can also enter that here. When you're ready, just click Add, and your recommendation will appear. You can move this one just like the others. And you can also export all of these recommendations into an Excel sheet. If it's easier, you can also view these recommendations a bit differently. Here, you can also filter them based on priority. For example, to see all high-priority recommendations, just select High and click Filter. You'll also see a blue dot, which is just your reminder that you have a filter on. If you're ever wondering why you can't see all of your recommendations, that's a sign that you need to clear or reset your filters. You can also filter by status. If you ever need to edit a recommendation, just click Edit. Make your changes and click Save. You can also do all of these same actions in this view. Hopefully, you've got a good feel for our Recommendations module. When you have time, you might want to check out our other Client Center videos. Just keep in mind that as we add more features and capabilities, some menus or options may change. If you have any questions now or down the road, you can always just pick up the phone and ask.